Well, hello everybody, hello everybody. Welcome to Sanger ISD's Lady Indians volleyball game. This is the Varsity Volleyball game. It will be taking place here in just a few short minutes. We are getting ready for everything to happen, so the players are warming up. I am Sean Rowe.
And I'm Ashlyn Toulier.
And we are your awesome announcers.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe not so awesome, but we'll find out later. We really wanted to have Mr. Bumpus and, David York doing the game. But they are following varsity football tonight at our game in community, so with community. So tonight we have the Lady Indians, our varsity team. You want to go through the roster of who is on our varsity team?
Yes, I will. So first up we have number 2, junior Nevaeh Sutherland. And then we have number 3, junior Kirsten Lindberg. And then we have number 4, junior Deja Green. Number 5, junior Molly Smucker. Number 11, junior Estelle Whitlock. Number 12, sophomore Kyla Sheriff. Number 14, senior Harley Miller. Number 15, senior Riley Brown. Number 20, freshman Blakely Pennington. Number 21, junior Kinsey Rabinskis. And finally, number 44, junior Sarah D.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. This should be a really good game. The Indians will be taking on today Van Alstyne and who are they? The Panthers, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Van Alstyne Panthers. So everybody's out warming up, hitting their warm-up shots, getting ready to go. Looks like Van Alstyne is on the court right now, just getting their warm-ups in. We're going to be going here shortly. We've got about 10 minutes on the clock to be ready for today's game. This is, if you didn't know, this is actually our brand spanking new video system.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
That we are previewing. We've been waiting for this day where the install was ready to go, and we are able to live broadcast straight from our gym, essentially, back to our classroom. And I have guys in the classroom right now, and you could probably even see them on camera if our guys are paying attention. There they are back there.
Yes.
You got
Zachary Peavy House and Carter Sparks.
Yes, those guys are back there. Yes. And so, yeah, we are just excited to be there, or to be here up on camera. We have Audison, Bertsinger,
And Peyton Young.
Up there running cameras for us today. And then we have a robotic camera that you will see from time to time that will show the front shot of the coach on the sidelines and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. We have a camera that's on the opposite side from where our big cameras are and stuff like that. So it's pretty exciting. We have a great audio system. We have great video now, nice switcher, all the stuff that I wish we had for football, right? But maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
Maybe we can get this system to work between school and football.
That'd be cool.
That would be the ultimate. Then we don't have to buy as much stuff, right?
Sure.
Yeah, that would be good. Well, cool. Let's see. We've still got about 8 minutes on the clock as it's counting down here. The Panthers are still on the court at this time. Looks like our team is huddling up, getting ready down here on the sidelines, making sure everybody's ready to go. Coach Montgomery bringing you the head coach of Okay. And so the Coach Montgomery is on our sidelines. He is the head coach of our volleyball team. Coach Tracy Sykes is our girls athletics director. And so we are excited to have our girls getting ready to go into action here in just a few minutes. I will say the warm-up music is kind of pretty cool.
I know, we got people on both teams doing the same dance to the song, Church Clap.
Oh, they are?
Oh yeah, they were for a second. Oh yep, see they're doing it in the stands over there right now.
Everybody's fired up. Okay, our Lady Indians are taking the court right now to hit a few warm-up shots. Once they get their little bit of time in here, I think we'll be ready to go for a game. But Lady Indians are now up doing their warm-ups. I don't know the dance, or I would do it.
Sure, yeah, Mr.
I've got this. All right, 6 minutes on the clock. So what do we think about our new auditorium?
I really
auditorium.
like it.
It's a gym, not an auditorium, but kind of functions like an auditorium. But yeah, a gym.
Oh, we got the Singer mural on the other side of the wall, which I think is pretty cool. It matches the floor.
Yep. I just noticed they just put our alma mater up. That wasn't up there the other day. So our alma mater is over here on the side of the wall. That's pretty cool.
I've been seeing a lot of people around the school just painting stuff, so I think they're getting all the things up.
Getting all the graphics all installed. It's pretty good. Excellent, excellent. All right.
I think we're having some music troubles.
Yeah. That's okay. I think Coach is straightening it out. There we go. It went loud.
I know.
It got cray-cray.
Gotta make sure everyone hears Katy Perry.
You know. And then Mont, I think, is about to edit the song with. He's like, no, not this song. Who let Miss Cox DJ? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I don't know.
Miss Cox is DJing over here on the side. I'm not saying she messed up the volume, but I'm just saying.
There's definitely a vibe going on, and then we went to Katy Perry. But now we're back to the vibe, I think. A little warm-up, like kind of gym vibe.
Yeah. We have about 2.5 minutes on the clock left. 12 minutes. Okay. All right. With the 2-minute warning, looks like everybody's getting lined up, get ready to go here. We're about to have some volleyball happening. If it hadn't already happened before, it's about to happen now.
Oh, yeah.
Might need to share this out. Hannah says, let's go. Let's go, Hannah. I see.
Yes, Hannah in the chat.
Hannah
Thank you.
is in the chat. Let's get, actually, he says, go. So, we're going to do that. We're going to go.
We're getting some serves in the last final minute here.
Here we go. Let that warm-up session in. Hopefully the Lady Indians are ready to play some volleyball now. Five, 12, and 15 are who we are looking out for today to maybe be scoring some points. What do you think about that?
I definitely think so.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the new beautiful campus of Sanger High School. The fabulous Indian team for Lady Indian Volleyball. Today, the Lady Indians are pleased to host the Alstyne Panthers in the district match. At this time, we want to take time to recognize the dedication and sacrifice that our officials make to be part of tonight's athletic event. The fact is, tonight's game couldn't happen without officials. And in a time when Texas is experiencing a shortage of officials, we want to thank tonight's crew. We appreciate everything you do. And if you're interested in stepping up and giving back to our student athletes, we encourage you to join the Texas Association of Sports Officials. TASO members are dedicated to making Texas middle school and high school athletics the very best. If you have never officiated before, don't worry, TASO will provide the training you need. So make your first great call by contacting TASO today at www.taso.org. Let's go enjoy tonight's game and please be respectful of our hardworking officials. Due to technical difficulty, we will not have the national anthem tonight.
There's technical difficulties? I didn't.
Unless somebody wants to sing. All right, here's our starting lineups for tonight. First, beginning with Alstyne Panthers.
Our in-house announcer is right now introducing the Van Alstyne Panthers to the crowd.
Sophomore number 7, Abby Franco. Sophomore number 4, Abby Alstyne. Sophomore number 5, Savannah McMillian. Senior number 6, Kenzie Shruggy. Sophomore number 8, Josie Spaniel. Sophomore number 9, Kaya Castro. Senior number 10, Phoebe O'Brien. Junior number 11, Morgan Walker. Junior number 12, Mackenzie Hamilton. And junior number 14, Murphy Mack. Head coach of the Panthers, Kelly Hutchinson. Assistant coaches, Lindy Bowling and Jeannie McMurray. And now for your Sayer Lady India.
Here come the Lady
Number
Indians.
2, Delia Sutherland. Junior number 3, Kirsten Lindbergh. Junior number 4, Deja Green. Junior number 5, Molly Schmicker. Junior number 11, Estelle Whitlock. Sophomore number 12, Kala Sheriff. Senior number 14, Harley Miller. Senior number
They need to
15,
throw me one of them balls. Let's go. I want a souvenir.
20, Blakely Pennington.
We'll see if you get one, Miss Rowe. We'll see.
I don't know if they can make it up here. We're pretty far up.
That's true.
And Coach Lady in the Scott Montgomery, assistant coaching Jamie Burris, Shirley Harvey, and Shelby Bentley.
I didn't get a souvenir, boo.
Officials, the court is yours.
All right. And they have turned the court over to the officials. We get ready to start a game here. Girls come out. Do the first time handshake here. Show of good sportsmanship. Getting ready for this game, getting their huddles and getting prepared. Here we go. Here we go.
So we have Van Alstyne's getting the first serve in of the game.
Van Alstyne serving. Here he comes.
Uh-huh.
Initial serve of the game. Got a spike over there. Blakely's spike got blocked right back into him, and they could not recover from that. Good block, and caught it, and hit it out of bounds. Out of bounds center. That takes the Panthers up 2-0.
We had a tip over the net.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Singer.
We got the point.
Well, Sanger comes out with a side out, right? Or, yeah, point.
Yeah. So now we're serving, and Sarah is up to serve.
And out of bounds. That should tie it up 2-2. Haley Miller's on this serve. Sorry, that was Sarah.
And we blocked the ball, so Sanger gets another point.
Another point. I said Haley Miller, but it was Sarah D that was serving. My old eyes failed me on the number. Oh, nice block. Nice block. Sanger comes back with the point. I couldn't tell who was on that block there. But a good serve going on here for Sarah. And Panthers get that one over. Panthers get that one over the net. And Lady Indians take that one. So we are now up 5-3. Lady Indians 5-3. Up to serve is now Blakely Pennington. And Panthers take that one strong. Indians could not recover from that spike right there. It's a good kill shot for the Lady Panthers.
Did not make it over the net.
Yeah, that was a mistake on their part, but that takes the Lady Indians up 6-4 over the Lady Panthers.
And we now have Deja Green serving.
And Panthers hit it over. That's another point for the Lady Indians. Lady Indians up 7-4 against the Lady Panthers of Van Alstyne. And unable to get that dig in, but a very good try there by Neva Sutherland. All right. So Van Alstyne pulls within a point of the Lady Indians. It is now 7-6. Ooh, nice recovery there from Molly Schmucker. Point goes to Van Alstyne. But Molly had a good recovery there. Where she spiked it, they blocked it, and then she hit it right back right back over the net. So that was a good play, even though it didn't turn out into a Sanger point. They're just having to volley it over, essentially. Good block from Van Alstyne. Ball is still in play. Spike. And Van Alstyne hits it a little long there, so the point for Sanger. That takes Sanger back into the lead, 8-7, after it was tied up. And Van Alstyne hits it into the net, so that turns out into a positive serve for Kayla Sheriff. Kayla will be serving again. Van Alstyne just has to recover from that, and then Sanger also has to. Great kill shot there from Van Alstyne on Our Lady Indians. Unable to recover from that shot. That brings the score to 9-8. Sanger's still in the lead. And ball is called out, I believe. So that is a point for Van Alstyne. That brings us to a tie game, 9-9 here in the first period. And the ball, did the ball go out? I didn't see the call there. Is that, yeah, point Sanger. It looked like it went out, but I was just making sure that I was reading the flags right. So Van Alstyne blocked that, but when they blocked it, it went out of bounds. Oh, and on that serve, it went long. So it is 10-10. Lady Panthers and the Lady Indians both tied up at an even 10.
Oh, it was out, so the point goes to Van Alstyne.
Yep, a little bit long there. Sanger lost out a little bit there in focus. Hit it up, but could not recover from that block shot over the net.
Barely goes over the net, but the point still goes to Van Alstyne.
It is now 10-13. Van Alstyne's leading.
And timeout for Sanger.
Coach Montgomery calls a timeout, brings some focus in. All right, and we're back from the timeout. That timeout brought to you by our sponsors. If we had one, It would probably be Dr. Pepper. Zero. Dr. Pepper Zero would be our
Yes.
sponsor, but they're not, so
Oh, I love Dr. Pepper.
yes.
Mm.
But just a note to those at home, if you would like to be a sponsor, we would love to have some sponsors for our live game calling.
Oh,
Since we
yeah.
now have a really good way of airing volleyball games. Van Alstyne balling around. Sanger picks that up.
Ooh.
And lobs it over the net. Sanger unable to get to that ball. That takes Van Alstyne up to 14, Sanger 10. And a block from Van Alstyne, which goes out of bounds. That point will go to Sanger. It is 14-11 for Van Alstyne.
And we now have Harley Miller for Sanger up to serve. She's also our libero. So we'll see how this goes.
And a great kill shot there. Great kill shot right over the net. Van Alstyne unable to get to that shot. That takes Sanger up to 12, Van Alstyne 14. Pulls us within 2. Sanger just gets that one over the net. Almost got the block, but it went on Sanger's side of the net. That point will go to Van Alstyne.
And Van Alstyne got it over. Free ball for Sanger.
Oh, Van Alstyne with the block as Sanger was just trying to get that one over the net, trying to do a recovery from pretty far away from the net, and Van Alstyne was able to block it, and Sanger not able to recover from that.
That was a double touch from Sanger on that set, so the point goes to Van Alstyne.
This is where it's helpful to know the rules. If this was baseball, I would know everything.
And the point goes to Van Alstyne because that was a 4-touch for Sanger. Even though there seems to be some discussion whether it was or not. And that serve was out on Van Alstyne, so the point goes to Sanger.
Brings us within 4.
And we have Sarah D up to serve again.
She was pretty successful that last go-round when she was up last time, so I'm looking for some good things here.
And it was in,
It
so
was
the point
in.
goes to Van Alstyne.
Wow, that was a good hit. But it definitely looked like it was from up here. It was close. Probably from down there it was 4 or 5 inches inside, but I don't know. From up here, it didn't look that way. And the Sanger blocks it right back into Van Alstyne. Couldn't tell if that was Blakely, Pennington, or Kinsey. One of those two blocked it. They were both on it. I didn't see who hit it. But they were both right on the net. Sanger comes away with that point. Pulls us within 3. Sanger 15. And Van Alstyne 18. Sanger loses that point as they tried to recover from that punch over the net, but it just a little too hard from a one-handed grab. Molly Schmucker hit that one pretty hard. Van Alstyne could not recover from that shot. It was a nice, hard hit. Up to serve. Deja Green.
Oh, and Sarah flanked it towards the back of court, and we could not get there fast enough, so the point goes back to Van Alstyne. Van Alstyne's leading with 20 and Sanger 16.
Lady Indians spiked that in there.
That was Molly Schmucker with that kill that got through their block and back to us for the point. And then now we have Kyla Sheriff up to serve. Great
Lady Indians,
recovery.
yep, able to get that one over. Oh.
And then we just missed that one. So Van Alstyne now got the point on that one, leading by, with 21 to 17.
Another timeout on the play. We'll take a timeout. All right, and that timeout's over. We're back in action. That ball goes out. It's tipped by a Sanger. Brings the score to 17 to 22.
Sanger hits it over. No one on Van Alstyne was able to return that hit, so the point goes to Sanger. Sanger has 18, but Van Alstyne still leading with 22. And we have Molly Schmucker up to serve for the Indians. Van Alstyne passes a free ball over the net. And Van Alstyne got through our block and they got the point. They are now leading with 23-18.
Pretty good volley set going here. Ooh. That was a hard fought point there.
And it is now match point for Van Alstyne. We'll see if Sanger is able to turn it over back to us. Good block.
Nice block. Oh!
And Van Alstyne managed to slip through our second block, and they win the first set.
Van Alstyne takes set one. We'll be back right after these messages from our local sponsors.
Hey, Sanger football fans. My name is Grant Bowles, senior pastor at First Baptist Church of Sanger. Wanted to tell you that we're excited for this season, but also want to tell you about our church. First Baptist is a multi-generational, multi-ethnic church that focuses on helping everyone from birth to the very end to know who Jesus is, to learn about him, to see how he can change your life. God bless you and go Indians. Hey, Sanger football fans. My name is Grant Bowles, senior pastor at First Baptist Church of Sanger. Wanted to tell you that we're excited for this season, but also want to tell you about our church. First Baptist is a multi-generational, multi-ethnic church that focuses on helping everyone from birth to the very end to know who Jesus is, to learn about him, to see how he can change your life. God bless you and go Indians. Hey, Sanger football fans. My name is Grant Bowles, senior pastor at First Baptist Church of Sanger. Wanted to tell you that we're excited for this season, but also want to tell you about our church. First Baptist is a multi-generational, multi-ethnic church that focuses on helping everyone from birth to the very end to know who Jesus is, to learn about him, to see how he can change your life. God bless you and go Indians.
All right, and we're back from this timeout. Lady Indians have swapped sides of the court. They will now be playing on the east side of the court. Van Alstyne took the last set. So we can start over here. It is the best of 3. So let's see if the Lady Indians can will their way back into this game.
Sanger starting this time with the serve. We have Sarah D coming up to serve again.
That's a point, Sanger. There we go. Let's start this thing strong. Sarah D getting ready for the hit. Lady Indians.
And that
pull
was
that point.
in. Yay.
That was a good shot from Blakely Pennington coming over the side of the court there. Sarah D with another serve. And that one goes out. Lady Indians up 3-0 here early in this second set. Nice recovery by the Lady Indians. And the Lady Indians take that point.
That was a nice tip over the net by Kyla Sheriff. And Van Alstyne was unable to return it back.
Starting off strong. This will be the 5th serve. And the Lady Indians will take that one. That one touching the net and then falling right into bounds. So that was great. Lady Indians go up 5-0. Sarah D with her 6th serve. Starting this. Looks like we're going to get a 7th serve. That will be a point, Lady Indians. That'll take the Lady Indians up 6-0 here early in the second set. And Lady Indians hit that one long. That was a good set of serves there by Sarah D. Yep, she did a good job there, bringing 6 points to Sanger.
Oh, and unfortunately that was out, so point goes to Van Alstyne again.
Lady Indians hit that one long too. That brings Van Alstyne up 3 points. So Sanger leading 6-3 at this point.
Nice recovery from Harley on that pass to get it over the net. Sanger with the block, but unfortunately it went past it. The point goes to Van Alstyne.
Alstyne with that block on Molly Schmucker.
And that was in from Sanger.
Sanger takes it again. Point for Sanger. It'll be 7-5.
And now we have Blakely Pennington serving again.
Schmucker gets it in the net. And Van Alstyne unable to recover. That's going to take the Lady Indians up 8-5.
Oh, Van Alstyne doesn't manage to get it over in 3 hits, so the point goes to the Indians. Woohoo. And out.
Lady Indians with another point. That'll take it up 10-5 for our Lady Indians. Good eye letting that one go out of bounds. Nice dig save there.
Nice recovery from Sanger on that block.
I'm not sure what the call was there, but it's 10-6. Van Alstyne comes away with that point. I'm not sure what that call was, but Van Alstyne with another point. It's going to bring them within 3 of Sanger.
Nice hit from Molly. Kyle gets to hit it over.
Yep.
And no one from Van Alstyne is able to return it. Sanger is leading 11-7. And we have Deja Green up to serve.
Nice shot by Sarah D. Van Alstyne unable to recover. That's going to take Sanger up 12-7. And Sanger hits it out of bounds that time. Molly Schmucker with a kill shot. Van Alstyne not able to be even in the zip code of that shot. Nice hit of the net. Nice recovery. Van Alstyne hits it where Sanger can't recover on that one. That's going to bring our score 13-9. Sanger in the lead. Nice shot. That's Estelle Whitlock, I believe, that hit that shot.
And then now we have Molly Schmucker back up to serve. And she hits it out, unfortunately, so the point goes to Van Alstyne.
It was a good shot by Estelle Whitlock, but Van Alstyne right there on the block to keep it from going over the net. Nice block by Sanger, but it goes out. So that is a point for Van Alstyne. Sanger right there against the net, though. If they could just get that ball in bounds, but not able to do so this time. Sanger on the block. Van Alstyne recovers, though. Molly Schmucker sets it up. They get it back across. Van Alstyne gets that point. They get that spike across the net. Sanger unable to return it. And that serve goes long. Sanger will come up with the point. Van Alstyne brought it within one on that last point, and now Sanger back up by 2. Carly Miller on the serve. And Van Alstyne unable to return that. Gets that ace on that first serve. Van Alstyne hits it across, and Sanger unable to get that block to fall on the other side of the net. That point will go to Van Alstyne. Sanger leads 16-14. Van
Nice
Alstyne.
block from Sanger.
They stopped it. Van Alstyne hit that right into the net, was not able to get it across the net. Sanger was there for the block if it would have gone over.
Sarity is up to serve yet again.
Nice block. That's a good play right up at the net right now. And Sanger takes that point with that spike.
From Blakely.
That takes Sanger to 18-14. I believe we're going to have a timeout here.
Yes, Van Alstyne called the timeout.
All right, we will take a timeout for a short word from our sponsors.
Hey, Sanger football fans. My name is Grant Bowles, senior pastor at First Baptist Church of Sanger. Wanted to tell you that we're excited for this season, but also want to tell you about our church. First Baptist is a multi-generational, multi-ethnic church that focuses on helping everyone from birth to the very end to know who Jesus is, to learn about him, to see how he can change your life. God bless you, and go Indians.
All right, and we're back after a short word from our sponsor, First Baptist Church of Sanger, which they are actually a football sponsor They're not actually a true sponsor of our program, but we did have the video, and we're trying to test some equipment out today. So we appreciate the fact that the First Baptist Church of Sanger does support all of our programs that we have here at Sanger High School. And so we're going to use their video as tests for when we roll into commercial breaks until we get some real sponsors that are paying for that spot.
Ooh, and Van Alstyne just managed to tip it over to where Sanger was not at. Van Alstyne is closing closer in plus. They have 15, and Sanger is still leading with 18.
Nice play up at the net. Van Alstyne hits it into the net. Sanger was there for the block. It's going to take Sanger up to 19 to 15.
And then Blakely Pennington is up again to serve. Nice recovery from Sarah.
Nice save. They get it across the net, back into play.
Nice block from Sanger, but just managed to fall through. Point goes back to Van Alstyne. And that was out from Van Alstyne. Point goes to Sanger. I believe the call is being challenged right now.
I mean, we do have instant replay, even though we're not running our instant replay right now. We could, you know, do some stuff.
The call was correct, so the point does go to Sanger.
That's going to make it 20 to 16 Sanger.
Deja Green is up to serve.
That's called long. So that ball went over the back side of the court. That brings a point to Sanger. Deja Green with another serve here. They hit it into Sanger. Sanger unable to hold on to that block. They were into it, but unable to actually keep it from going on their side of the net. That ball is a little long over out of bounds. Point will go to Van Alstyne there.
A little back and forth at the net right there. Nice recovery from Sarah.
They get reset for defense here. Sanger unable to hang on to that one. Hit a little far after that shot right there at the net.
Then we have another timeout, but from Sanger this time.
Coach Montgomery calls a timeout, and we will take a short, brief timeout from our sponsor. All right, and Sanger back from that timeout.
Oh, Molly with the kill over the net, and that gives the point back to Sanger. Sanger's now in the lead, 22-19.
Excellent kill shot.
Kyla Sheriff with the serve over the net.
Nice block.
Block
Sanger
from
takes the point.
Molly and Estelle.
That'll bring up 23-19. Nice.
Oh, nice tip over from Estelle. It is now match point for Sanger. Van Alstyne calls another timeout.
We'll take a short, brief break during this timeout in case our video department wants to run a sponsor ad.
Seems our video department is not wanting to play the sponsors, but
They're rebelling against us.
they're rebelling against us.
There is a rebellion against the one sponsor video that we have. And we do apologize for only having one sponsor video, but we are in the process of checking this system out and just making sure we can do a quality live stream that you guys can tune into. Timeout is over. The ladies will take the floor. Sanger still has the serve.
Again, this is match point. If Sanger gets the point, then we take this set. Unfortunately, our third pass did not make it over the net, so the point goes to Van Alstyne. It's still match point for Sanger. And that hit was out from Sanger, so the point goes back to Van Alstyne. Van Alstyne is closing in. Sanger still leading with 24, but Van Alstyne has 21. Molly Schmucker with the hit over the net, securing that final point we needed, and Sanger takes the second set.
As we finish up this second set, we'll take a television timeout right here.
Hey, Sanger football fans. My name is Grant Bowles, senior pastor at First Baptist Church of Sanger. Wanted to tell you that we're excited for this season, but also want to tell you about our church. First Baptist is a multi-generational, multi-ethnic church that focuses on helping everyone from birth to the very end to know who Jesus is, to learn about him, to see how he can change your life. God bless you, and go Indians.
All right, and this set break is over. This is going to bring us into set 3 with each team, both Sanger and Van Alstyne, 1 set apiece. So we are in the 3rd set here. Sanger taking that last set. Or game, last game. Van Alstyne with the kill shot takes the first points, puts the first points on the board. Lady Indians not able to recover there. That gives Van Alstyne that 2-point lead going into this 3rd set.
And that was out on Sanger, so Van Alstyne gets the point for that. And that was in from Sanger. Sanger now has possession of the ball.
I think that was Kinsey on that hit, bringing that to Sanger's point. And the serve goes long and called out. That's a point for Van Alstyne. Sanger trailing Van Alstyne 3 points here, as it is 4-1 in favor of Van Alstyne. Kayla Schmucker with a kill shot. The other team tried to block it, but blocked it out of bounds. That's going to give Sanger that 2nd point. Brings them within 2 of Van Alstyne. Van Alstyne tried to tip it over the net just to get it in and ended up going out of bounds. That brings Sanger within a point of Van Alstyne, as Van Alstyne is leading 4-3.
It was a nice save by Sarah.
Van Alstyne hits the ball into the net. That's going to give Sanger their 4th point. That is going to tie up the game in this set. It is 4-4. Lady Indians serving.
Van Alstyne is now up to serve. Van Alstyne leading by just 1 point, 5-4.
Kayla hits it hard. Oh, that was Molly that hit hard, sorry. Molly shoves it to the back part of the court. Nobody on Van Alstyne there. Smart heads-up play by Molly Schmucker to get that point. Brings it back to a tie ball game, 5-5. Van Alstyne playing small ball, and just tipping it over the net there. Sanger unable to get to it. Get it back over. Man, nice shot there by Rayleigh Brown. Van Alstyne unable to recover from that shot.
Van Alstyne unable to recover from that hit. The point goes back to Sanger. And now we have Molly Schmucker up to serve.
And that serve was from Molly that last time. It was hard. They just couldn't get it in a position to return it back to Sanger. Let's see what she does here. So it was called out against Van Alstyne. Molly Schmucker up again. Van Alstyne with the hard hit. Sanger unable to get it over and touches it an additional time. Sanger leading 8-7. Good recovery from Van Alstyne. Lady Indians just play small ball right there across the net, just kind of float it over. Van Alstyne hits it hard and ties up the ball game. It is now 8-8. Both Lady Indians and Lady Panthers tied up here in this third.
That was an ace from Van Alstyne. No one from Sanger even managed to touch that one. So Van Alstyne gets to serve again.
Sanger looked a little confused as to who was to get that. I don't know how that one slipped past us, but point goes to Van Alstyne there. They've taken a 2-point lead on us. 8 points to Sanger, 10 points of Van Alstyne. Nice block at the net. Sanger picks up that point with a nice block from Estelle Whitlock. It's going to bring Sanger within 1 point. Nice recovery from Molly Schmucker there, taking that dive. Another nice recovery from Molly Schmucker. Keeping that ball in play. Sanger blocking that one at the net. And hits it long. That point goes to Van Alstyne. Bring up a score of 9-11 in favor of Van Alstyne. Lady Indians blocking that one at the net. They called that, I guess they called it in the net? Is that what they called it?
No. Someone from our team touched the net on one of the blocks.
That's what I meant. Yeah, in the net. Yeah,
there we go. There we go. And that's a hit from Blakely. That was in. Point goes back to Sanger.
Brings us within 2 here in this third period.
And we now have Sarah D up to serve.
Sarah D hits it out on the serve. That'll give a point to Van Alstyne. Take them up 3 against the Lady Indians. Good and long volley. Both teams just hitting it good, and then a casual mistake there right at the end.
And we have a timeout from Sanger.
As we take this gentle pause for this television timeout.
Oh, yes.
All right, and we're coming back from the timeout. Lady Indians trail this one 10-14 against the Lady Panthers of Van Alstyne. Van Alstyne serving to the Lady Indians. Lady Indians pick up that point.
That was a nice hit from Kinsey. And we have Blakely Pennington up to serve.
Brings the Lady Indians within 3 points.
Nice block from Sanger. Just managed to slip through, and the point goes to Van Alstyne.
Schmucker with the big hit. Oh,
Nevaeh
nice save.
with the recovery.
Another nice save. Molly Schmucker with the hit. That was a long volley. Both teams playing really well. Molly Schmucker hit that one really hard. Van Alstyne unable to recover. That's going to bring the Lady Indians within 3 points of the Lady Panthers.
And we have Deja Green up to serve for Sanger.
Sanger puts that one right back. That's Molly Schmucker again on the kill shot. Brings Sanger within 2 points. Score is now 13-15 in favor of Van Alstyne. And that serve goes right into the net. It's now 13-16. Sanger back at a 3-point deficit against Van Alstyne. Molly Schmucker again with another kill shot. Going to bring the Lady Indians within 2 again. Scores 14-16. Van Alstyne still up by 2 points. Molly Schmucker, another point. Van Alstyne unable to recover from that shot. That's going to bring Sanger within 1 point. Kayla Sheriff here again on the serve. Sanger picks up another point as Van Alstyne puts that one in the net. That brings up a tie ball game. Sanger 16, Van Alstyne 16. Nice recovery from the Lady Indians. Keep that ball in play. Van Alstyne hits a hard strike, and it goes into our backfield, not able to recover. Molly Schmucker hits that one in, and then they block it out of bounds. That's going to bring Sanger back up to a tie ball game, 17-17.
And now we have Molly Schmucker up serving.
That one goes long. It's going to put Van Alstyne up by 1 point. Sanger unable to recover from that hit. Almost got it over the net. It's going to put Van Alstyne up by 2 over our Lady Indians.
Nice hit from Blakely.
Point Sanger. That's going to bring us within a point. We are in the 3rd period.
And then now we have Harley Miller up to serve. Slips right by us. So it goes point to Van Alstyne. They're now in the lead by 2, 20-18.
Hard hit by Blakely Pennington. Van Alstyne unable to recover from that. That's going to bring the Lady Indians back within a point, 19-20.
And we have Sarah D up to serve. Van Alstyne with a tip over the net. Point goes to Van Alstyne. hit from Blakely. She got it through Van Alstyne's block. It is now Sanger's ball again. Van Alstyne is in the lead just by 1 point, 21-20. And now we have Blakely Pennington up to serve. Nice hit from Blakely. Point goes back to Sanger, and it is now tied 21-21. And we have a timeout from Van Alstyne.
We'll take a television timeout for a word from our sponsor.
Hey, Sanger football fans. My name is Grant Bowles, senior pastor at First Baptist Church of Sanger. Wanted to tell you that we're excited for this season, but also want to tell you about our church. First Baptist is a multi-generational, multi-ethnic church that focuses on helping everyone from birth to the very end to know who Jesus is, to learn about him, to see how he can change your life. God bless you, and go Indians.
Sanger Indians, get on your feet. Number 0, junior Max Taylor, Sanger Indian.
Hey, Sanger football fans. My name is Grant Bowles, senior pastor at First Baptist Church of Sanger.
All right, and
wanted
I
to tell you
believe
that we're
here
excited for this season.
From the short, brief television timeout.
We have Blakely Pennington up to serve again for our Lady Indians. Van Alstyne with a hard hit to Sanger. Sanger unable to get that ball back over the net. Point goes to Van Alstyne. They're now in the lead, 22-21. Point goes to Sanger. It is now tied once again, 22-22. And we have Deja Green up to serve. Van Alstyne once again with that hard hit to Sanger. Point Van Alstyne.
Unable to recover there, but that was a good try. Good attempt at trying to keep that ball in play. Hard hit. Van Alstyne able to recover. Lady Indians put it in their backfield. Van Alstyne unable to recover. That's going to tie us back up. It's 23-23. We are going deep into this with both teams just kind of head-to-head here.
And we now have Kyla Sheriff up to serve for our Lady Indians. Nice recovery from Deja.
Keeps that ball in play.
Nice hit
Heads
from
up
Molly.
play. Nice.
Point Sanger. It is now 24-23. And Van Alstyne calls a timeout after that point.
It looked like that was Kayla on the on that hit there. Kayla Sheriff on there. Nice heads up play. Brings up this timeout. Lady Indians up now, 24-23. here in the third period. If you're just tuning in, this is a first live stream of our AV department from our gymnasium with our new equipment.
There's also match point for Sanger. Riley Brown with the hit.
Sanger keeps it in play. Van Alstyne able to recover.
Oh, flank on our side. Van Alstyne gets that point. It's now tied 24-24.
Sanger playing good hustle ball. Just could not get back to that and recover from that hard hit.
We now have to lead by 2 points in order to secure the set. Molly with a hard hit, that's in. Point for Sanger. Now it is match point for Sanger. Sanger has to get 26 in order to secure the set. And Molly Schmucker's up to serve. Blocked from Van Alstyne, that was in. It is now tied again, Van Alstyne and Sanger 25-25.
They both have a set apiece. This is our third set.
Point Sanger.
They called, looks like they called an illegal hit on the,
I believe that was a push from Van Alstyne over the net.
yeah.
Sanger now in the lead 26-25. Match point for Sanger. Harley with the serve over the net.
Sanger hits that one in. They're going to take it. That is 27-25. Sanger will take the second set, or third set.
There we go.
Third set.
We got 2 more sets left to go.
I went to school at one time. I can count sometimes. I'm
Sometimes.
just old and get confused.
It's okay.
Okay.
So Sanger currently in the lead with 2 sets won. Oh, I believe that is the end. Sanger has won.
Is
3
that it?
sets. Yes. 3 sets to 25. Maybe. Potentially.
I don't know.
don't know.
We switched sides. I think we're playing another set.
I think so too. I think the games have changed since I've been in middle school.
I think in middle school you played 3 sets. In high
Yeah.
school we, you know.
Up the difficulty a little bit.
Yeah, we've, your attention span in middle school wasn't quite as long as it is in high school. So
Very true,
they're gonna
very
let
true.
they're gonna let the high school players go for probably best of 5 instead of
Yes,
best of 3.
I believe that's what it is. I just saw people get up and start moving. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a break. We got 2 minutes in this break, but yeah, we're coming back, and we're gonna play the best of 5. Sanger up 2-1 against Van Alstyne. That was a long, hard-fought set there. We'll be right back after these messages.
Hey, Sanger football fans. My name is Grant Bowles, senior pastor at First Baptist Church of Sanger. Wanted to tell you that we're excited for this season, but also want to tell you about our church. First Baptist is a multi-generational, multi-ethnic church that focuses on helping everyone from birth to the very end to know who Jesus is, to learn about him, to see how he can change your life. God bless you, and go Indians.
And we're back. About to start this fourth period. Sanger up 2-1 against Van Alstyne.
Sarah D going to be starting this set off with serving for our Lady Indians.
Van Alstyne coming out swinging on this first point. Lady Indians unable to get that ball back to defend. The Lady Panthers tipped that one over the net. Sanger unable to get to it. That's going to bring up a score of 0-2 in favor of the Lady Panthers. Nice volley. Gets it over to Sarah D. Sarah D just puts that one across. A nice, good, hard hit. Picks up that point for Sanger, brings them within one. Scores 1-2.
Fortunately, that serve was just short, so the point goes back to Van Alstyne.
Van Alstyne able to recover that. Lady Indians hit that one where they couldn't block it. That's going to bring that score up to 2-3, still in favor of Van Alstyne. It brings us within a point here in this fourth period. Got some good volleys going on here. Both teams recovering. Each team has taken their shot. And Sanger able to put that one away. Brings it up with a tie game now at 3-3 here in the fourth period.
And we now have Deja Green back up to serve for our Lady Indians. Nice hard hit from Van Alstyne.
Sanger unable to get to it. That's going to put Van Alstyne back up by a point.
Nice recovery from Molly on that pass. And that was out on Van Alstyne. Point goes to Sanger. We now have Kyla Sheriff up to serve. Nice hard hit from Molly. And unable to get it back over.
Sanger is now in the lead, 5-4 after that shot here in the fourth period.
And that was unfortunately a long serve from Sanger, so the point goes back to Van Alstyne, and we are tied 5-5. Nice tip over the net from Riley Brown. Point goes back to Sanger.
Sanger up 6-5 against those Lady Panthers of Van Alstyne. Van Alstyne hits the kill shot, no Sanger Indian over there in the vicinity of where she hit that shot. Brings this back to a tie ball game. 6-6 here in the fourth period.
Nice hit from Estelle.
Lady Indians unable to recover from that. That's going to put Van Alstyne up by 1 point. They're going to be leading 7-6 over our Sanger Lady Indians.
Unfortunately, that hit was out from Sanger. Point goes to Van Alstyne.
Van Alstyne unable to recover from that. Indians are going to take that point. It's going to bring us back to within 1. Lady Indians 7, Lady Panthers 8.
We have Harley Miller up to serve for our Lady Indians.
Van Alstyne just puts that where there's not an Indian. Pick up that point.
with the block right there. Another point goes to Van Alstyne. Van Alstyne's in the lead, 10-7. Blakely with a hit over. Van Alstyne unable to get it back. Point to the Sanger Indians.
That's going to bring us within 2 here in the 4th period. Lady Indians 8, Lady Panthers 10.
Sarity is up to serve for our Lady Indians. Nice hit from Blakely. Van Alstyne unable to recover from that hit. Sanger now within 1 of Van Alstyne.
Valiant effort to keep that ball in play, unable to do so. For our Lady Indians, that's going to give Van Alstyne a 2-point lead against us. Sanger keeps that ball in play. Sanger with a block. Sanger unable to recover from that. Point is gone to Van Alstyne. It is 12-10. Van Alstyne with that kill shot, that's going to give them a 3-point lead against the Sanger Lady Indians. It's going to be 10-13.
Molly with the kill shot on Van Alstyne. Possession goes back over to Sanger. Sanger now closing in on Van Alstyne. And then Deja Green is up to serve for our Lady Indians. Deja gets an ace on that serve.
Brings us within a point here in the 4th period. It is 12-13. Lady Indians unable to keep that block on the other side of the net. It's going to give that point to Van Alstyne, takes them back up by a 2-point lead here in the 4th period.
Sanger unable to get that one back over the net. Point goes back to Van Alstyne.
It's going to give them a 3-point lead. Molly Schmucker hits that one into their field. They tried to block it, but block it out of bounds, so that point's going to go to Sanger.
We now have Kyla Sheriff up to serve. It's serve Van Alstyne. Van Alstyne flanks it towards the back. Point goes to Sanger. Sanger closing in within 1 point. Sanger with the block, unfortunately goes out of bounds. Van Alstyne gets that point. Kyla with that hard hit.
Van Alstyne hits it right back. That's going to give them, they're going to go back up by 3 against our Lady Indians here in the 4th period. The 2 really hard hit shots. Van Alstyne got the better of that one. Molly Schmucker just tips that one over the net. Nice recovery by Sanger. Van Alstyne able to keep it in play. Good job getting it over the net. Molly Schmucker puts that one in play. That's going to bring us back within 2. Sanger Lady Indians 15 and the Lady Panthers of Van Alstyne 17. Another point, Sanger. Van Alstyne tipped that one over the net, but it tipped it out of bounds. Sanger let that one go. We're going to pick up that point. Brings us back within a point.
Molly Schmucker's up to serve yet again.
Van Alstyne with the kill shot. Sanger unable to stop that one. That's going to put them back up by 2.
Blakely with that hit over the net. Van Alstyne unable to recover from that. Point goes to Sanger.
That puts us within 1. It is 17 to 18. Favor right now of Van Alstyne Panthers. Lady Indians trying to stay in this one.
Harley Miller up to serve.
Lady Indians blocked that one right back into Van Alstyne. Van Alstyne unable to recover. That's going to bring us back within a tie ball game here, 18 to 18.
That hit was in for our Lady Indians. Point goes to Lady Indians, who are now leading by 1. Van Alstyne calls the timeout on that.
And we will take a timeout.
Hey, Sanger football fans. My name is Grant Bowles, senior pastor at First Baptist Church of Sanger. Wanted to tell you that we're excited for this season, but also want to tell you about our church. First Baptist is a multi-generational, multi-ethnic church that focuses on helping everyone from birth to the very end to know who Jesus is, to learn about him, to see how he can change your life.
Sanger breaking
God bless
out of
you
the
and go
timeout.
Indians.
Also Van Alstyne.
Lady Indians up by 1 here, 19 to 18.
Harley Miller still up serving. Nice block from Singer on that one.
Point goes to Van Alstyne. Singer tried to keep that one alive, unable to do so.
It is still tied 19 to 19.
Sarah D checking back in. Riley Brown taking off.
Strong hit from Van Alstyne. Unfortunately, goes out of bounds, but there's a touch on Singer, so Van Alstyne still gets that point. That touch is getting challenged by both sides. Oh, you're good. Ref declared on that one. Singer did touch the ball after that last serve, so the point still goes to Van Alstyne. Van Alstyne up to serve, leading by 1, 20 to 19. Singer unfortunately flanks that serve. Another point goes to Van Alstyne. Blakely with a strong hit to Van Alstyne. Blocks it back over.
Lady Indians picking that point up. It's going to bring them within a point here in this fourth period.
Sarah D with the serve over the net. Van Alstyne kills it down the Sanger Indians. No one there to receive the ball. Van Alstyne now leading by 2, 22 to 20. Our Lady Indians call a timeout.
Hey, Sanger football fans. My name is Grant Bowles, senior pastor at First Baptist Church of Sanger. Wanted to tell you that we're excited for this season, but also want to tell you about our church. First Baptist is a multi-generational, multi-ethnic church that focuses on helping everyone from birth to the very end to know who Jesus is, to learn about him, to see how he can change your life. God bless you, and go Indians.
Sanger breaking out of the timeout, also Van Alstyne. Van Alstyne still in the lead by 2 points, 22 to 20. Blakely hits it over the net to Van Alstyne.
Van Alstyne hitting it in. Sanger able to keep it alive, but knocks it out of bounds. That's going to bring up another point for Van Alstyne. 23 to 20. That's going to give them that 3-point lead against us. Lady Indians trying to put some good defense together here, unable to do so that time.
Sanger unfortunately got jumbled up there on the court. Point goes to Van Alstyne. That's match point for Van Alstyne, but Sanger calls another timeout.
We'll take a brief pause while Coach Montgomery is coaching the ladies up.
Oh, yeah. Van Alstyne and Sanger breaking out of the timeout. It is match point for Van Alstyne this set. Blakely with that hit over the net sends Van Alstyne fumbling over the ball. Sanger gets the point on that one.
It's going to bring our Lady Indians within 3 points of Van Alstyne, as the score now is 24-21.
Van Alstyne still has the match point on this one. Harley with the receive, unfortunately unable to get that ball back in the air. Van Alstyne takes set number 4, and we are tied two sets to 2 sets coming into our last and final 5th set.
We're going to take a brief pause for this television timeout and a 3-minute break while the Lady Indians and Lady Panthers take a break and come
Hey,
back.
Sanger football fans. My name is Grant Bowles, senior pastor at First Baptist Church of Sanger. Wanted to tell you that we're excited for this season, but also want to tell you about our church. First Baptist is a multi-generational, multi-ethnic church that focuses on helping everyone from birth to the very end to know who Jesus is, to learn about him, to see how he can change your life. God bless you, and go Indians.
Molly with a strong hit to Van Alstyne. Van Alstyne flanks it out of bounds. Point goes back to Sanger, and we are tied 2-2. Deja Green up to serve for Our Lady Indians.
Something on the court they're cleaning up over here.
Nice block from Our Lady Indians. The ball just fell through. Point goes to Van Alstyne. Molly with the hit.
Lady Indians unable to recover there on the dig. Ball gets past them. It's going to give the Lady Panthers of Van Alstyne a 2-point lead.
Molly with the hit. They're playing off the block from Van Alstyne. Molly hits it back over once again. Van Alstyne hits it out. Point goes to the Lady Indians.
That's going to bring us within one. Score is 3-4.
Kyla Sheriff up to serve for Our Lady Indians. Van Alstyne flanks it on that first pass.
Able to recover and get it back across. Blocked it back into Lady Indians. And Alstyne still keeping the ball alive. Lady Indians getting it across.
Riley Brown with that hit over the net. Van Alstyne hits it out.
They hit it far. That's going to bring us with a tie ball game now. 4-4. Lady Indians marching back, right back into this thing.
Kyla up to serve yet again. Van Alstyne hits it out yet again. Point goes to Sanger. Sanger's now in the lead by 1, 5-4. Hit from Molly. Van Alstyne unable to recover from that hit. Point goes to Our Lady Indians. They're now leading by 2, 6-4, and Van Alstyne calls a timeout.
And we'll take a brief timeout here as well.
Hey, Sanger football fans. My name is Grant Bowles, senior pastor at First Baptist Church of Sanger. Wanted to tell you that we're excited for this season, but also want to tell you about our church. First Baptist is a multi-generational, multi-ethnic church that focuses on helping everyone from birth to the very end to know who Jesus is, to learn about him, to see how he can change your life. God bless you, and go Indians.
Both teams breaking out of the timeout. Kyla Sheriff up to serve again for Our Lady Indians.
We're back.
Nice
recovery
from Kyla. Unfortunately, that ball just passes right by our Indians. Point goes to Van Alstyne. Sanger's still in the lead by 1, 6-5.
They seem to be playing with a little more intensity now that this is, I guess it's, everything's on the table. Either team could take this.
Van Alstyne flanks that, unable to get that next pass over the net. Point goes to our Lady Indians, who are now in the lead by 2 points yet again, 7-5. Molly Smucker up to serve. Van Alstyne pushes past Sanger's block. Van Alstyne closing in. They're 1 point away, 6-7, with Sanger Indians in the lead. Cleaning up a little spot on our side, making sure none of our players slip. Sanger with a hard hit. It looks like it was out, but Van Alstyne touched the ball before it went out, so the point goes to our Lady Indians.
That's going to put us up by 2, 8-6.
Yes, Harley Miller up to serve. Van Alstyne with that hard hit.
Molly Smucker unable to dig that one up and get it back to her teammates. Made a valiant effort at that one. Just hit a little too hard.
Blakely with that hard hit to Van Alstyne. Van Alstyne unable to recover. Point goes back to our Lady Indians.
That's going to put us up by 2, 9-7. Here in the final 5th period of this match.
Sarah D with the serve over the net. Unfortunately, she serves it a little too long and it goes out. Point goes to Van Alstyne. Harley with the save.
Sanger able to keep that one in play.
Van Alstyne got that point. It's now tied 9-9 in this 5th and final set. Sanger unable to dig that one up from the tip. Point goes back to Van Alstyne.
Went right out of bounds.
Sanger calls a timeout.
We'll take a timeout here as well.
Hey, Sanger football fans. My name is Grant Bowles, senior pastor at First Baptist Church of Sanger. Wanted to tell you that we're excited for this season, but also want to tell you about our church. First Baptist is a multi-generational, multi-ethnic church that focuses on helping everyone from birth to the very end to know who Jesus is, to learn about him, to see how he can change your life. God bless you, and go Indians.
Both teams breaking out of the timeout. Van Alstyne's up to serve.
Leading the Lady Indians by 1 point, 10-9. Lady Indians keep this one in play. Van Alstyne unable to do it. Right back. That's going to bring us up to a tie ball game here. 10-10 in the fifth. Lady Indians staying in this one. Both teams just fighting really hard.
Sanger with the block. Unfortunately, Van Alstyne has the power behind that to get it through our block. Van Alstyne gets the point on that one. He's leading by 1, 11-10.
Molly Schmuther with the kill shot. Van Alstyne unable to get to it. That's going to bring us back to a tie ball game here at 11.
And Deja Green is up to serve for our Lady Indians.
Everybody's fighting hard. Must be lots of sweat on the floor because they are cleaning it up almost after every point.
That's a touch that gets out for our Lady Indians. The point goes to Van Alstyne on that one.
Van Alstyne up by 1.
Molly with the tip over the net. Van Alstyne didn't see it coming and couldn't get to the ball. Another point for our Lady Indians, who ties it yet again, 12-12. He's Kyla Sheriff up serving for the Lady Indians. Van Alstyne hits it out. Point goes to our Sanger Indians. Sanger Indians leading by 1, 13-12. Nice block from Estelle.
That's going to put the Lady Indians up by 2 here in the 5th period.
It is now officially match point for our Sanger Indians. Van Alstyne calls a timeout.
Match point. Sanger Indians get this
Hey,
point.
Sanger football
That is
fans.
the
My name
end
is
of the ball
Grant
game.
Bowles, senior pastor at First Baptist Church of Sanger. Wanted to tell you that we're excited for this
Take a brief
season,
timeout.
but also want to tell you about our church. First Baptist is a multi-generational, multi-ethnic church that focuses on helping everyone from birth to the very end to know who Jesus is, to learn about him, to see how he can change your life. God bless you, and go Indians.
Van Alstyne broke out of the timeout. Sanger now breaking out of the timeout as well. Kyla Sheriff up to serve yet again. Once again, this is match point for Sanger. They get this point, they take home the game. Molly with the hit over the net. Molly with the tip over the net. Point goes to Van Alstyne. Unfortunately, Molly hit the net with her block. Van Alstyne now closing in behind by 1 point. Sanger still in the lead, 14-13. Still match point for Sanger. Molly with the hit over the net on that one. That's a tip out on Van Alstyne. Sanger gets the point.
Sanger takes the game. 15-13. That's going to be a hard-fought match between our Lady Indians and the Van Alstyne Panthers. Lady Indians and the Panthers fought hard, tying it up with two sets apiece. Lady Indians able to take that last set. That's the end of the ball game.
Let's go, Lady Indians.
Thanks for joining us here at Sanger High School. We'll see you at the next game.